Hello, my dear friends. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's an awesome and wonderful time right here. Thank you guys for your love and your support for Saffron Media. And we're here to give you the most trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in the world of politics and many more, especially news from Nigeria. We hope that you stay tuned, enjoy more, help us share, and like our videos. And right here, we have the most recent update for you from Edo State, Benin City, as protests hit the University of Benin over suspension of student union activities by Vice Chancellor. Remember that schools are beginning to try so many things to ensure that student unionism is being helped or stopped because they feel that these guys are challenging too much of their authority. But I think it is good because the students should not go overboard, just as the lecturers or the school authorities should also not go overboard. So that's why there's a school, there's university union activities, because if they leave it to just the school authorities, they are going to be taking decisions that will only be beneficial to them without thinking for the student. But of course, the students also need a representative. That is why it is a student union. So I don't see any reason why any state will want to suspend the student union activities. Well, I don't think that is right. Everybody has the opportunity, just as they would say that you shouldn't just go through school, the school has to go through you. So the lecturer shouldn't make university or schools become so boring for students not to enjoy going to school anymore. Anyway, guys, because there was a serious protest even while it was dark, and we have a short video for you as well right here. We hope that you stay tuned and also watch that video of how they protested and why the vice chancellor had to suspend the student union activities. More of all of these details you will get right here, but please, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you do so right away, and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and also help us like and share this video. All right, guys, it says right here that students of University of Benin on Tuesday evening trooped out in their numbers to protest against the suspension of the students' union of the institution by the Professor Lilian Salami-led management. The students also resisted an attempt to be evacuated from their halls of residence. The Institute Senate on Tuesday rose from a meeting to suspend the executives of the student union body, saying it was to forestall the breakdown of law and order. It said the leaders of the body were planning a protest against the adjusted academic calendar of the school, chanting, "No SUG, no Uniben. We are not going nowhere." The students said the management wanted to use the hostel accommodations of the school to host athletes coming for the National Sports Festival holding in Benin City, the state capital, on 4th of April. Comrade Destiny Wanzekin, Public Relations Officer of the Student Union, described the evacuation order as a violation of students' academic rights. He also condemned the proscription of the Student Union. He said it is indeed shocking that the school management would make an attempt to depose a legitimate student body rather than accommodate or come to a compromise on our just and reasonable demands. The Golden Age executive were elected by the students and have sworn to protect the interests of the students at all times. Our legitimacy is rooted in student consensus. We are government of the people, students, and by the people, students. Therefore, only the people, students, through a student representative parliament, can remove union executives from office, pursuant to Section 38, page 40 of the Student Union Constitution. Despite the infamous and incessant, almost banal nationwide strikes of the Academic Staff Union of University ASU, the federal government of Nigeria cannot disband the leadership of the staff union, as this contravenes the fundamental human right to association as ratified by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in Paris, France in 1948, and as adopted by the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Despite this new development, we would not be deterred in our commitment to students, solidarity, and general welfare. The age-old management tactics of encroaching on our fundamental human right to freedom of association, this time done preemptively. Anytime there is a contrast of opinions between both parties, does not correspond with the tenets of a democratic society. We hereby ask the management to do the right thing and engage the students' union in talks and reach a compromise. As we have previously promoted, we urge all students to remain vigilant, unfazed, unperturbed in the face of yet another challenge as union continues to work round the clock, advocating and promoting the common interest of all Uniben students. Well, I think that what the student union government is actually doing is not something that is that bad. But of course, the school authorities should as well sit down and try to come to a compromise with the students and ensure that they understand themselves. If they want to use the school for activities of athletes that are coming into the country or coming to play in Edo State, it is not a bad idea to use the school, but they should let the student know and let the students sit down, have a meeting, and agree with other students so that it will be a peaceful one. But trying to force the student or trying to force things down their throats, it's not going to work, because even the federal government itself, like the student union said, that when they went on strike for months, they did not even sack the leader or the chairman of the ASU. So why is it that they are now trying to sack the president of the student union government just because he said that they don't want they don't want their academic calendar to be disrupted whatsoever, just because there's a sports activities that is going on in the state? I believe the state government can also come to this very important situation on ground, because he can as well make the student understand that this is very important for the state and also very important for the school. But of course, the state can also provide other accommodation for those athletes coming. It's not compulsory it has to be the university centers, but whichever way, I think it is the responsibility of the school authorities and the government to let the students understand than trying to force things down their throats. They should understand the way things are happening these days. You cannot force people to do what they don't want to do. Otherwise, they will protest against you, and it is going to affect you. So, my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Whatever you have to say, please drop it in the comment section, and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.